Hello everyone, this is Erik, the Asian movie enthusiast, and this is my review of Eternal Evil of Asia, a Hong Kong horror comedy from 1995. It was rated Cat 3 by the Hong Kong Motion Picture Rating System. Now, I've already covered a variety of these films on this channel, both in separate review videos as well as my Asian horror playlist. Now, in the West, we refer to Cat 3 as not only a rating designation, but also a subgenre of film, because we expect certain things from Cat 3 movies, specifically graphic violence and or excessive nudity. Now, the following plot synopsis was taken from the website Love HK Film. Legendary Category 3 sex horror flick which earns points for bizarre creativity and sheer chutzpah. Ellen Chan stars as the harried girlfriend of impotent Chan Kwok Bong, who became so after a trip to Thailand. It turns out that Chan was cursed by evil warlock Ben Ing, who wants to get back at Chan and his three buddies for a transgression against the man's sister. His revenge involves curses that get the job done in creatively disgusting ways. Evil warlock Ben is also interested in Ellen Chan and plots to assault her in grand fashion. Thankfully, Ellen has witch friend Lily Chung to help her out. So the opening scene provides a very nice feel for the movie on the whole. If you enjoy it, you'll likely enjoy the rest of the film. It begins with some narration about horrific magical enchantments, they call them enchantments in this film, and how they specifically work. There's a spookiness to the scene, but some of the mythos is also blackly humorous as well. Like, for example, they mention how child ghosts enjoy watching movies at the cinema, so be careful how you interact with them when you see them there. I found it to be quite amusing. And after that little introduction, we get a very strong opening set piece involving a douchebag husband, father, just a classic wizardry attack involving ghosts and deception, some bloody violence, and a creepy supernatural vibe. So a very nice opening section here. Now, to summarize the horror content overall, Eternal Evil of Asia is a pretty crazy sorcery flick with lots of spellcasting, bloody deaths, and sexual content. Now, this is violent enough to be satisfying for fans of these kinds of movies, but the humorous aspects take the edge off in most cases and prevent the film from becoming too mean-spirited or disturbing. It's a bit lighter in terms of tone. The woodland sorcery duel, the hungry ghost scene, and the final confrontation are the most memorable moments in my opinion. And each of these set pieces are very different from the others, which adds variety. Now, in terms of naughtiness, there are a few lengthy seduction and or sex scenes, including a bit of forced copulation, I guess you could call it, but they actually have relevance to the story and those evil enchantments that are referenced near the beginning. There are a few crazy bits of comedy that do work, and the backstory of what happened in Thailand with the main characters is way more nuanced and crazy than what you might expect, and they cover that in like a big flashback in the middle of the movie. The plot turns and twists are good, even in regard to the villain, who is more multidimensional and nuanced than usual. And the pacing is pretty fast, so there's not much in the way of dull filler here. And as an added bonus, the lead actress is rather fetching, as I like to say. So this is overall pretty good stuff here, all right? So, I mean, there's not a lot of huge flaws in this movie. If, like, crazy Hong Kong sorcery flicks are kind of your thing, Eternal Evil of Asia definitely comes recommended, all right? It's currently streaming on YouTube and Daily Motion. Hopefully someday we'll get a nice Blu-ray, but I don't think that's happened yet, so we'll have to be on the lookout. And as always, folks, I'll see you next time.